So I'll start with verbal RC. Again, I have not given any data, but I want you to fill this data for yourself. But I have given you I have put on the numbers, a broad numbers that will happen in exam. For example, how to analyze the VARC moving averages. If, let's say, you did 5 papers in the last 5 mocks, approximately you would have got 120 questions. 5 mocks, 24 on an average. It could be 25 also. Correct? 24 or 25 on average. So if there are such kind of questions, if let's say the total paper had this, if you look at your 5 mocks, this is the way the entire thing will stack up. This is the way it will stack up. You will see, in fact, the numbers that I've put are the expected number of questions on an average. So if there are 120 questions, 85 of them will be reading comprehension. So divide by 5. For example, 24 questions are there. You will know that 85 out of 120 or almost 2/3, slightly more than 2/3 out of the 24 will be your reading comprehension. That is 17-18 questions will be reading comprehension. The rest 8 will be verbal ability. Likewise, within verbal ability, para-jumbles, para-summary and odd para-jumbles can also get divided. The most important thing I want you to look at is reading comprehension. Fact-based, how many? Fact-based inference, how many questions? Inference-based, close to 40% of the questions, 40+% of the questions are going to be inference-based questions in your CAT exam. And close to 35% will be your fact-based and fact-based inference kind of things. So, understanding where you are getting, how many, don't look at one mock. If you look at one mock, you will never understand this. But like I said, for overall, how many did you attempt? What is the number of questions correct? And the accuracy percentage. If you can plan this out, then you will say, hey, listen, I am getting more or less 50% accuracy in inference, but I am getting more or less 75% accuracy in fact-based, 70% in fact-based inference. Main idea and tone, I'm getting 80%. And logical structure, miscellaneous, I'm getting only, let's say, 40%, whatever that may be. You can guess on the actual day, you can predict, and that's what we try predicting also. You can predict your actual score, whatever the paper may be, given that you can classify them as inference, fact-based inference, or main idea kind of questions in RC. Similarly for verbal ability also. Now, I have put this across to you. You will have to fill this up for your 5 mocks. The last 5 mocks, can you fill it up? I'm going to showcase this for all of them. See the drill down when I showed you. For verbal ability and reading comprehension, on the left side, what I showed is this. Number of questions, attempts, accuracy, and percentage. You can find it out and you will get this. Next. Ideal VARC accuracy, according to me, is something like this. Reading comprehension accuracy, can it be about 75%? That is 3/4. And verbal ability accuracy about 60%. This is a good thing to happen. For a 25 mark paper, 25 marks meaning 25 question paper, with 18 questions of RC and 7 questions of VA, if you can get 13-14 questions right in RC and 4 to 5 in VA, you will be getting between 44 to 52 marks in overall. Now 75% accuracy on 85, you can see this. This could be only 50 because of whatever else is happening. How does this 50 go to 75? That will be the intervention. That will be the plan over the next 30 days. And this 30 days is enough to get there. That is what I'm going to showcase to you. Similarly for verbal ability also. Okay, on one particular day, if it goes bad, there is nothing much one can do. But as long as you are planning your day, I think planning your preparation, I think you will do much better. This is for those of you who are really, really bad in RC. In fact, there is a lot of people who get that I am not getting scores in RC kind of things. This is for only those people who are really, really bad at RC, not for those people who are good at RC. And that will be the next one probably. Here is one idea about how to attempt an RC. Read the passage. Maybe it will take you 3 minutes. Read the questions, all the questions. You may not get any answer, but then read the first paragraph again. It will take you 1 minute again because it's 1/3 of the passage. Then read the questions and answer at least a question, 1 or 2 questions here. It will not take you more than 1, because now look at what's happening. Many a time it happens that when you go back after the exam is over and see the passage, you will say, shit, why did I not even understand this? The reason why you didn't understand it the first time is because the first time you are reading it in a very, very claustrophobic environment of an exam. The second time when you're reading it, you are a little more relaxed. You will understand it better. So then read the second paragraph, read the third paragraph. Here, my logic is that you can read the passage second time around. A lot of us, including Jijo sir, will tell you that why are you reading it the second time? First time itself, read it carefully so that you can write all the 5 questions easily, 4 questions easily. I agree, but I'm saying not necessarily possible. What if you can't retain everything that you want to read? There was a time, if you're writing in CAT 2021, I can say that improve your comprehension, improve your vocabulary, improve your this, that, etc. But now you can't. So, but this way, if you do it in a very systematic manner, you will still finish in 11 minutes. But if you want to do it fast, you can still do the same thing in this manner. Read the passage in 2 minutes. Do it faster at 300 words per minute. Read the questions. Read the first paragraph again, because it will not take you more than 1.5 a minute, because you're reading it the second time. Read the questions and answer one question at least, maybe 1 minute. Second paragraph you read half minute. The idea is same, but you will do faster, and this can be done in 8 minutes flat. 8 minutes flat. Now, how to target increased attempts? Some of my ideas here are: take topic tests, take individual RC tests. That will help you to get your rhythm right. It is a rhythm that needs to get right. 7, 8, 9, 10, whatever time it takes. Get the rhythm right and try to do it that way. Take sectional tests with a plan. So again, whatever it is, instead of mocks with a plan, take sectional tests with a plan. Ideally, use the same strategy that you use in sectional test to the mocks too. The most important thing I will tell you is take faster decisions. If you can eliminate even 2 choices, go ahead and guess. This way, you will make a little more increased attempts. Initially, and I'm saying the next 10-15 days, your accuracy might take a beating, but don't worry about that. DILR. I'll come back to what should you study, guys. Don't worry about this. This is the strategy part of it. DILR. Here is what my idea is. If there are, again, for last 5, there'll be more LR than DI. Can you make a moving averages like this? Exactly the same way I showed. Data interpretation. Tables with logic and without logic in one area. Pie charts, bar and line graphs, matrix based graphs, or whatever else it can happen. Make a list of questions which have come in the last 5 mocks, only 5 mocks. Don't do for the entire thing. Similarly, logical reasoning, maybe arrangements, maybe grouping and distribution, maybe selection, Venn diagrams, caselets and puzzles. Now, I want you to look at it very carefully. One thing, there is a reason why I put whatever I put it there. If in data interpretation, there are going to be 4 sets, very likely that 2 of them will be tables itself. 2 of them will be tables itself, and the rest of them will get distributed among the others. Similarly, if you look at reasoning, if 64 overall questions are there, close to 28 of them are arrangements and group discussions. So in a way, you're almost saying that every mock, every actual CAT paper will have one of arrangements and grouping and distribution for sure. Similarly, there is a very, very good high surety of a Venn diagrams and a games and tournaments also. Can you do this? This is for your LR. Then for quant, how do you analyze? Look at this: arithmetic, ratios, percentages, SICI, averages, time and work, time and distance. This is what you have. Geometry, angles, triangles, quadrilaterals, polygons, and circles. I will just come back to this in a moment. Algebra, indices, logarithms, functions and graphs, quadratic equations, sequence and series, inequalities and modulus, numbers, all these areas, and miscellaneous others like mensuration, permutation combination, trigonometry, coordinate geometry, set theory, miscellaneous. Now look at what I have given you here. If 5 papers you are writing, 25 5s are 125, 50. I look at the numbers I have taken: 50 plus 20, 70. 70 plus 30, 105, 115, 120. Let's say in the last 5 mocks, the total number of questions were 120. 5 out of 120, 50%, 50 out of 120 will be arithmetic. 20 out of 120, 1/6 will be geometry. 35 out of 120, closer to 15%, more than that probably, will be algebra. In fact, if you notice, I am saying arithmetic could be more than 20%, and numbers also can be around the 8-10% overall. That means what? What it means is, this is the concentration areas. Find out what are you been your attempts. It could be 0, guys. Don't bother about it. It could be 0. It could be whatever it may be. Write down for the last 5 mocks and keep analyzing the next 5, next 5, next 5, next 5 till the 28th of or 27th of November. You will be surprised that you will get good scores. My understanding, I'm sincere advice is, from now onwards, you don't need to do more than 8-9 mocks. 8-9 mocks. Here is what I have put it across to you. This is, I have started from only November 2nd, by the way. In fact, today is what? 29th, 30th, 31st, 1st. 3 days are there. Take 1 or 2 mocks now itself if you want. Take 1 or 2 mocks now itself. Tomorrow 1 mock, Sunday 1 more mock. Make sure that you take the mock. But the next mock you will write is on November 4th. The next one is November 8th, November 11th, November 15th, November 18th, November 22nd, November 25th. That is your 7 mocks. Plus maybe 2 or 3 or 2 at least in this next. That will be more than sufficient. So Wednesday and Sunday will be the mock days. I have also written something very interesting here. 28th of November will be a chill day. We will talk to you on that day also. Gautam Baba, GP Sir, Shivko, Jijo, Rahul, Naveen, Nikunj, all of us will be there. Siddharth and myself, all of us will be there. Some of us from various centers across the country will be there. We'll tell you how to chill too. I mean, you guys are better than us. I'm pretty sure of this. But given that in 24 hours you will write the CAT exam, I think, there will be butterflies in the stomach kind of things. There will be a lot of issues. We will take care of that also at that point of time. So chill day, kuch nahi karna us din 28th ko. So that means my plan has to finish on 27th, by the way. My plan has to finish 27th, by the way. We'll figure it out, kind of things. Add 2 more days to it. You will see that you will get there. On the mock day, what will you do? Take the mock at the time of your actual slot. Ideally, take the mock at the time of your actual slot. At least the next 8 mocks. Agar tumhara exam 12:30 ka hai, exactly at 12:30 you start the mock and end it at 2:30. In fact, sit at your desk from 11:45 onwards. 11:45 to 12:30, एक ही जगह पे बैठोगे, एक बार उठोगे, you will go to the loo and come back, take a little bit of a sip of water and come back. But from 11:45 to 2:30 you will sit. Similarly, for people who have 4:30 slot. By the way, my slot is at 4:30. Anybody who's in Hyderabad, I am going to write in Nacharam, by the way. Nacharam, not Nacharam, sorry. Maulali. Maulali is in not very far from where I stay here in Alwal these days. I've just come today. But GP sir, Gautam Baba, all of you who are in Delhi are writing in the sector 62 ion. I mean, of course, a lot of other things kind of thing. So take the mocks exactly at the time. 8:30, guys. This is important for you. 8:30, guys. Please take the mock at 8:30 for the next. You are a person who does not like getting up. You better get used to getting up. In fact, I am saying you get up in the morning at 5 o'clock on that day, at least for the next 7 days, 8 days when you're writing the mocks. Get up at 5:36 because you need to go all the way to the center also. Remember this. Somebody asked me, sir, should we also use a, what is it called? Mask while writing the exam? I don't want you to make such kind of things, but make it a fact that, okay, उतना सोचना नहीं है, but get the biological, habit at least on that. Once you finish the mock, check the analysis as per whatever I've talked to you. Add that to your mock average. You will know what's happening. Look at your overall attempts, your accuracy, both section wise and topic wise. Once again, you will understand ki ho kya raha hai life mein. Jot down all the mistakes you have made, including all strategy mistakes. Jot down the strategy mistakes. This is for your future. Then solve all mistakes and unsolved questions. Take another 2 hours for that. So if 2 hours is exam, take a half an hour, 45 minutes break, and again spend 2 hours, 2.5 hours on solving all the mistakes and unsolved questions without seeing the solutions first. And after seeing the solutions, second. You will still find, when you are not seeing the solutions and key, you will find your ARKS score, like Jesus sir says. Revise all questions that you have got correct also. This is something which people miss out. See, familiarity helps. So revise all questions that you got correct. Plan the strategy for the next mock. Make a plan. Remember, you have jotted down the mistakes. Make a plan so that before writing the mock, the next time you will listen to that, read that, and go into the mock. Then, of course, enjoy the exam. That's a different issue. This is the mock day.